Disspare is in the damn building. The baddest DJ this side of town. Mixing the heat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
DJ Disspare.
What up, what up, what up, what up, world? I got my boy Breezy Dollaz in the building.
Yeah.
Tell us where you come from.
Hartford, Connecticut, man. East Hartford, stand up. You already know.
So, being from Connecticut, how's it? Is it easy for an artist to make it out there?
Nah, not really. I mean, you would think so because we near both of these major markets, as in New York, Boston, and Philly too, also, and DMV, the whole DMV. But nah, we get overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, I know. In Canada, we know how you feel. So, so how long you been in the game for?
I've been in the game for like 13 years, man. Like 13 years. Ever since I was 13, I was always rapping in my little notebook, listening to music, listening to all type of albums. But I ain't really get to record till like 14, 15. You know what I mean?
So when you dropped your first album?
My first album was 15, going on 16. I was a sophomore in high school. Yeah, okay. That was my first. Everybody Loved Dollaz, Volume 1. I did that project by myself.
Oh, you know what? I saw that mixtape.
Yeah, the first one. I ain't put it on streaming platforms. It's still on that fifth though. So
yeah, you said that's right. See, that comes thinking in my head. I go, yes, I know where I saw that.
Yeah.
So now you're growing in the game and you're starting to get a momentum and you're starting to build yourself. Like, what do you see for yourself now as an individual that could be an influencer in the industry?
I mean, really, just staying positive, not trying to be like everybody else with everything that's already out there. I'm just trying to find my lane with, something that somebody not coming with. So I just be myself. I just learn the business, you know what I mean? Perfect my music. And I just learned to try to find and learn everything about music. Like I record myself. I work with different producers and tell them, I can hear this and hear that. So I just try to be a lot hands-on with everything. So, I mean, that's really it.
So during this COVID, it didn't really affect you. You just sat back and started banging out tracks then.
Yeah, I was banging out tracks. I got my own studio, everything. I got my own studio out here in East Hartford and everything. So I was still doing my thing. The only thing that affected me really was visual content wise. But my mans during that time, shouts out to my bro Magic. My bro, he got into the video aspects and kind of mastered it. So now everything is in house.
Okay, I got to give you one of these. Because it hurts listening to some rappers these days. They're like, I ain't got I can't shoot no video. I ain't got no money. I'm like, go buy a camera. Well, yo, man, I can't afford a camera, but you bought a pair of Jordans. Yeah, man, but I needed the Jordan, but you ain't got no video to be in, so why you got Jordans for? You know, then you just sit there laughing. Like, it's like the more and more I hear entrepreneurs your age, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because I see that you guys are taking this serious, because once you hit the road, you're going to need the cameras. You're going to need the movie. You're going to need everything. Like, you could record on spot, like, and work with anybody. So if you know how to do that for yourself, you're always going to be prepared for what's next.
Facts. Always.
So now going to this one song here called I'm Tired, which I know you're not, but you're just getting started and everything. So, but explain that one, because you had your partner on here last week. So,
oh yeah, shouts to my boy Dixie too, man. Island Def Jam representing and all that. Shouts to my guy, man. We got a lot of things in works, a lot of great things coming.
So explain the whole concept behind this.
So I'm tired, really. This had came across my desk, really. Shouts out to DJ Rashid. Shouts out to C Styles. D had the record. D already had the record. He was like, yo, bro, I got this artist, Dixie. He dope, this and that. I'm like, where? Send it through. He sent it. I'm like, oh, no, this some gas right here. You know what I mean? Like, I got to do, we could do this. You know what I mean? So I did it. We did it. After that, it was just that chemistry on that record. I got in touch with Dixie. I let him know I was feeling it. Record ever since then, we've been like this, been tight. That's my guy. You feel me? So, I mean, it was already kind of orchestrated for me to just do my thing. Shouts out to Dixie for having it like that. But that record was already, I just came in and did my little one too.
All right, let's check that out.
I'm so sick
sick of all these niggas, I'm so tired of all these hoes. I'm so sick of all these niggas in my face knowing they foes. I'm so tired of all these niggas, I'm so tired of all these hoes. I'm so sick of all these niggas, I'm so sick of all these foes. I'm tired. My nigga, I'm tired. Little nigga, I'm tired. Young nigga, I'm tired. Thug nigga, I'm niggas is fake, niggas ain't real. Come from my car, but ain't come from my field. I be the baker, I bake you a meal. I be the taker, I take it for real. Never been the type with the gold in my grill. I throw the wipe with the ice in my ear. I keep it rolling, my roller is real. I keep a shooter, my shooter kill. I'm so tired of all these niggas, they not real. Shout out to Young Sauce and Free Goo, I so icy still. I'm so sick of all these lanes, I told Sean it's real. I'm so sick of all this shit, I wanna see a meal. I'm so sick of all these niggas, I'm so tired of all these hoes. I'm so sick of all these niggas in my face knowing they foes. I'm so tired of all these niggas, I'm so tired of all these hoes. I'm so sick of all these niggas, I'm so sick of all these foes. I'm tired. My nigga, I'm tired. Little nigga, I'm tired. Young nigga, I'm tired. Thug nigga, I'm tired.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Every song I hear these niggas lying. Kill them all and I ain't even trying. Nigga run up on me, then a nigga dying. Steady dripping like a nigga flying. I ain't nothing like these other niggas. No division, only multiplying. And it ain't no switching when we touching figures. I ain't vibing with no sucker niggas. Lot of those in this rap shit. Get the money, make a backflip. Just to get it jumping like gymnastics. I'm a one of one, I'ma get it done. I remember niggas laughing. Got it out the mud, now they show me love, wondering just how it happened. Sick and tired of niggas asking favors. I ain't even really handing out. Before you ever have a dream, get you a vision, then go plan it out. Pull up on you in the drop, way too high. Had the hoes fanning out. Sick and tired of these niggas asking these questions. I ain't giving answers out.
Pull up. DJ Disspare is in the damn building.
Yo. Like when I heard it, because I had played it in a while, then when I just like realized, like, yo, I was like happy when I heard the song because I was in a mood one day and I heard the song. I was just like, yo, I get tired of these things. Yeah.
Salute, bro. Salute.
So now, over the time that you've been doing music now, you've been going through different stages and learning friend to foes who to really trust in the industry. Yep. And, you know, now you have a good group of people behind you. Like, how long did it take for you to find that?
Man, it took me about 6-7 years. I mean, because you got to weave them out. Like, you get people that come through like, yo, you got it. I got your best interest. We could do this, we do that. And then, you know, once the money start getting involved with things, people skimming off budgets, people running around, they got plans like, okay, I got a plan for we should do this with the money. Or then there's somebody come through, I got a plan, we should do this with the money. And now everything clashing and niggas not really asking you what's your plans for your dream. Or, you know what I mean? Like for what you got to do, but they just doing what they want to do with because it's the bag. At the time, I'm a young nigga. You know what I mean? I'm young. I'm a young nigga, like 18, 17, just happy to be here, making music, being heard. You know what I mean? And I got these people we doing things. We going to LA, we going to Atlanta, we working with Mass Pike Miles, the Bone Crushers and all that. And I'm young at the time, not really understanding the business, not really understanding the ins and outs. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to be here. But it took me a while to and again, shouts out to DJ Rashid. He been here since day one. And he was on the team where it was other motherfuckers doing low foul shit. And he never took that route. And that's why still to this day, he's still on the squad, still on the team.
And you see, that's why it's like, I tell people this, like, you come in the game and say, yo, this is my family, we gonna make it. And then halfway down the line, you're just like, why the fuck did I even have these niggas here? Like, what are you doing here? Like,
right.
Because like when you get in this game, you thinking that you want to bring everybody with you to the top. You want to take everybody with you. Like everything is meant for the team. Like you're not thinking, okay, like, are you guys even worried about me? Like, you worried even about my health? Like, are you like, you know, you're out there all the time doing these shows and making this money. And like, sometimes you go through certain situations with mental health and stuff, like while you're on road, you know what I mean? And like,
right.
like who do you have to talk to about certain situations without feeling like you're an idiot? You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I was about to say you can't really talk to nobody really because everybody is kind of only the person I had to always talk to was D. You know what I mean? And D was tied in because we had his family and a part of it. You know, we kept it real family orientated, but it was just the fact that the matter is wrong or right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Family and not wrong or right. Wrong is wrong, right is right all the time. You know what I mean? So that's all it was. But I would go to D. I would have them conversations with D and all that. And we had just, put our minds together to come up with a plan, and now we here.
Because you see, when I've learned in this game right now, without having a proper team behind you to guide you, because you can only know so much. You know what I mean? And having the right person behind you is a key. Right, Robert?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Canada. DJ Disspare. My man Breeze Dollar. DJ Rashid. Let's go. Young
Yeah. Styles, my man Styles.
How y'all doing, world? We taking over right now, baby.
That's a fact. It's a big fact.
Big facts. And on that tip, I want to drop really though. so explain that one to me.
Oh, really though? I mean, it's self-explanatory, really though. You know what I mean? I ain't got no love for Cilio. I'm really getting to it, really though. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody got any questions, like, really? Yeah, really though. You know what I mean?
And the video?
And the video was just, just me doing my thing with the guys, letting them know what's up, like, what we stand for and everything, but just,
Okay, let's go.
You rolling, Tom?
Yeah. Right. Okay, so no fast talk, nigga. You know what's up. I ain't really with the gossip, me, I'm all about the profit. Had a vision, got it poppin', now I got these niggas watching. They be asking me to stop, I ain't planning on stopping. They don't want no problems, I say get them and they got it. Really though, I got no love for a silly hoe. I get the bag and I'm milli though. I'm living life like a video. Really though, I got no love for a silly hoe. I'm living life like a video. I get the bag and I'm milli though. Get the bag, pull off the law with no paper tag. Keeping the money in paper bags. Rubbing the pussy while racing fast. My competition is just repetition. I've been getting paper, I need more now. Tried to tell them they ain't wanna listen, now they gotta see me kick the door down. Hash talk niggas in the way. Randy Moss when I catch a play. Getting money, fuck what they say. Living life, gotta celebrate. We ain't bringing out no wedding cake. Pop out the ace of the deuce. Watch your tone, we don't talk on phone, so fuck you and what you say. Hop in my shit and get ghost. Niggas complaining the most. I swear all man call me Tarzan, the way I just show him the road. I swear no Zans or any pills. I hop on the beat and I float. I'm with my mans counting up bands, cause niggas be doing the most.
See, I like the fact that you're talking like an old head with young music. You know what I mean? It's just like I can feel what you're saying because I'm feeling it. I like it. Like, you know what I mean? Like you bringing that vibe and everything, but you're preaching, but you're making it like danceable and smart, like, like likable.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Trying to compare, I'm trying to get to the young crowd, and I think you gotta sound a certain way to hit that crowd. You know what I mean? You can still talk to them, you can still have that message in there for them, but gotta be appealing to them too. But that's the vibe. That's always what I tried to make.
So, are you in this like just for the money and the fame, or are you out there too?
No. I really love music. When I first started doing music, my uncle. Shouts out to Silver Star Sergeant. Like, I learned how to record myself off of my uncle. I couldn't even go outside to play ball until I learned C, D, E, F, G. F, G, A, B. What's located in the groups of 2, C, D, E. So what's located in the groups of 3s? You know what I mean? I couldn't even go outside to play ball. That's what I really wanted to do. But my uncle was so music orientated. He was like, no, listen, like, we got to do this. And it was called Learn the Arm Mode. We used to have everybody from the block. We'd be all at the piano. Like, I know how to play the piano. Real shit. Like, you know what I mean? So it's really just that feeling, the feeling that the music, like when I make this type of music and that feeling I get, that shit is like, you can't put no price on that. But if you could put a price on it to keep me doing it, of course, I'd take it. But I do this for free, man. I love making music.
See, this is what I just like try to explain to some people. Like, not everybody's got the same taste and love for music. And with me, like, trap music is hard for me sometimes because there's some trap music I like, some I just could care less for.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I play the ones that actually have bars because it makes more sense to me. Because if you could spit bars on a track and make me actually go, okay, I'm feeling this and sit, and it's got a great beat to it, I'm good with that. But
Facts.
then the most underground, dirtiest song, you'll like see me banging my head on the wall because the guy's speaking facts and the beat is just carrying what he's saying.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
and a lot of people got to understand that not everything is meant for the club. Not everything, like some things could be just meant for the radio. Some things
Facts.
are just meant for the car, or some things could just be meant for the type of mood you in. And nowadays, most of the things are just made for TikTok. So,
Yeah.
so like, you know what I mean? So, what do you see yourself in the future being as an icon type of artist?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, yeah, I want to be like an icon type of artist, but I also want to bring other artists, like from either from my state or from anywhere that's really interested in developing that sound and creating a sound and really taking it to the next level. I want to work with artists. Like I got a label, Money Hungry. That's my label, Money Hungry Records. Shouts out the Island Def Jam, Buddha Beats, and the ENT. You know what I mean? But Money Hungry, that's my label. So we got other artists on the come up. Shouts out OG Swift. That's the one that be on the road with me all the time. I take them around, but I just like I want to develop artists so that way the sound that we creating, maybe it could be the sound of Connecticut or a different sound. That's what I'm saying.
well, you've been doing this for a while, and I've seen you like kicking around in like the mixtape scenes and all the other stuff in the past, like I could say, the past 10 years. And like that now to like when they brought me to you, I'm just like I'm sitting here going, I've seen this before. And then when I went back and I looked and I saw, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like because I remember getting one of the songs because I saw it was like a premature release, but you put it out there on .piff, it floated, it did its thing, but like now I'm looking at you and I'm just like looking back and I go like you've changed so much since then.
Yeah, it's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? And like I'm just glad to see that because a lot of rappers haven't even found their lane from like from the mixtapes on going to actually dropping singles now, actually working on an album, going on tour, actually putting on a business. Most of
Yeah,
these guys were just relying on mixtape sales or views and numbers. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I was just like that, man. I can't sit and downplay. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit and downplay. Salute and whoever doing that. Salute to y'all because that's how it starts. You got to go
right.
through something, get somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? And thank God I went through what I went through to have me just looking at the game. Like you know what? It's kind of a little bit more about music and views and all of this shit. Like it's a music business. Like we hear music business, but we hear music. We don't hear the business part. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's still the music business at the end of the day.
But at least you got to come in during the time that, like, when putting mixtapes on .piff was also kind of like a monetization of doing like Spotify. You got to think of that.
That was an era, but that was the era though. Like, that,
like I said, you popped a mixtape up and people jumped on that, and just even your name just carries. Like it's like something you never know what's gonna happen. And that's what I loved about the mixtape scene because you could jump on any type of mixtape and you never know if that's going to go viral or what your name's going to carry with that, right? Even going to those little events, jumping on those little like concerts or even jumping into showcases, you never know what that's going to carry you. And a lot of rappers don't even take those risks. You know what I mean? Like everybody just thinks I'm just going to throw my song out there and everybody going to like it. Like
go viral, movie.
And then you go to do a show, you're stage fright, and it's just like, yo, you never got no practice before you actually hit a stage.
No development. Like you ain't work on your show. No, that's one. Man, I can't lie, and I got it. That's one thing. Shouts to DJ Rashid. When I used to live in Connecticut, all my shows, DJ Rashid would come from Salem or Worcester, and we'll be that weekend. We writing, we working on our show. We rehearsing. I'm saying I'm talking sweating, like I'm sweating. I'm like, yo, this nigga wilding. You heard?
But you see, that's the thing in the game, right? Like when you're working with OGs and guys who actually done this shit, we've been on tour with guys and legends and stuff to the point where it's like we were pushed that way. Now when I walk on a stage, I'm just like, if you don't have a momentum for yourself or a breathing pattern or certain things like that, you're gonna die on stage. And I'll tell you, it's like I go, don't like one time I told the dude, don't drink. He's like, no, man, I got like, please, just don't drink. You'll see a whole difference when you're stage before. dude's like, I see him popping Molly, drinking, doing all this stuff.
Oh,
I'm just like, by the time we got on stage,
that show
I
was
went to
horrible.
like, I didn't even go watch the show. I just came back outside, started smoking a joint. I said, then now you're gonna last long. Homeboy's like, what do you mean, bro? Like, watch this. Dude comes out, man, I should listen to you, dog. I messed the whole show up, bro.
Oh,
And they're like, you see, he told you. Don't like, and it's not like I'm doing it to be a dick. It's just that you'll party after that shit. Go act the
facts.
fool after. But if
And
you
business
have
first.
work to do, you don't show up to work drunk and then go do the job and then go mess up and everything and then turn around and go, sorry, boss, I was drunk.
Can't do that. You ain't gonna never have a book in. You can't get booked.
Well,
no
you'll
more.
never know who's in the crowd. You never know anything. I watch a lot of rappers do some dumb shit. Like I've done some dumb shit where I've screwed up myself at shows and events and stuff because I didn't listen.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I
happened.
mean? And I'm not preaching on the fact that I'm preaching. I'm preaching the fact that I actually did that shit. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like I've walked into venues drunk as fuck and just go and like just do a stupid mix and just walk off. just like you know what I mean? And it's like I'm drunk anyways. Who cares? You know what I mean? And then after that, there's like people's like, he was so messed up that night, and then people are just like, and then you're thinking to yourself, going, yeah, I need to kind of change up, like. And with being in the industry now, do you feel like any other influence? Like you're a weed connoisseur, I could tell.
Yep.
So it's like, does drinking become an aspect heavy in your career?
Nah, I mean, detail you. I here do all my business first. Like I don't. If we in the club enough, and I don't really like to get drunk, I like to be on point. Like I like drinking in my hotel room. It's something I get fucked up when I touch down. You know what I mean? But
Right.
like be around or when we in the studio to get the vibes going, we could smoke or something. I take a little drink. I'm not getting too wasted. I'm trying to knock out what we trying to knock out. And then after we knock out what we knock out, let's have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you do that, you celebrating something. So we celebrate. Okay,
Sure.
the work finished. Let's celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
See?
But
I like that because we always tell niggas like you always celebrate like you got that like what's going on in the world like that like everything all good but you broke, but
That's a
somehow you're
fact.
celebrating every day. So it
It's a
doesn't
fact. I mean, but
Yeah.
if you work, let's say like you knock out your 8-9 hours of work, you come home, you take that drink, you celebrate. I mean, I just knocked it out, you accomplished something. So it's like we knocked that out. Once we knock the work out, all the fun start. You know what I mean, but we got to knock the work out first.
And how much is image to you? Like, what does image mean to you? Like your image and the
I mean a
people
lot.
around you.
Like I can't lie, I definitely mean a lot because a lot of people don't know me personally. So the first thing they see is an image. You know what I mean? So it's not like I don't give a fuck. I mean, of course, I don't care about what a lot of people say, but I care about how the people look at me and how the world look at me because I don't know the world. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So now, what's your next steps in the next while? Like you have an album dropping?
Oh yeah, we got
coming up.
well, I got the 2 years ago I had the whole team come in the studio. We had worked on a compilation album. We supposed to drop that last summer. I ain't dropped because COVID and everything. So I was like, you know what? Give everybody time to get everything right, get their money up, get their budgets up, do what we got to do for these visuals. So I mean, I got the compilation tape coming out, Money Hungry compilation tape. I got the Love of Dollaz 2 coming out. If you ain't hear Love of Dollaz 1, it's out on all streaming platforms. That's my like R&B vibe. And we got some new visuals on the way too. We in Worcester, August 29th for Rich Dollaz and Big Reg at Electric Haze. We doing that for the showcase. So just a lot of things, giving the people the dope music and just some more content.
Nice. So you're going to be having other artists coming up underneath you once everything gets established on your label?
Yeah, I got a couple artists that's dope. Like, and I keep them, I keep them to because I want them to come out with that sound. I don't want them to shoot themselves in the foot. Like, I got out this freestyle. Like, nah, listen, we don't come out with it already. And then the tape, I can't lie, the compilation tape was crazy. It's like, and again, they really just started rapping like a good 3-4 years ago, but they sounding like. Okay. You know what I mean? It sounded like they know how to sound. So, but it's cool. But that should be coming. Then Love of Dollaz 2. I got V3 on the way. Everybody love Dollaz. V3 shouts out to Don Cannon. You know what I mean? I was just talking to the one. We definitely got something in store for niggas. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's really it.
So outside of the music business, like what do you do? Like, just for livelihood, like living, like, like just music is just your everything?
Yeah, no, I mean,
or you have other type of hobbies, like I like to ask that of some of the brothers to find out, like what kind of other aspects do you have outside of music?
Yeah, I show my family. I'm real family oriented. You know what I mean? Like I just was at my grandparents' house on Sundays and shit. So I just chill with my family, you know, my kids and everything. And that's really it. I mean, I'm a big sports fan, sports fanatic. Like I'm watching the finals tonight. Matter of fact, talking finals, who you got, man? Who you got?
Man, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
You see, every single time I get myself caught up in that stuff, it just causes more problems in my life. You know, man, like I catch the games out here sometimes, certain things, and like, you know, and then after a while, it's just like once everything is done and certain teams they made it, I just don't say nothing after that.
Yeah, no, I got you.
It's like then all of a sudden I'm just gonna get a phone call and talk about who you betting on, and I don't need that, right? You know what I mean? So you know how that go.
It be like that. I'll feel you.
And I'm glad that you said that on stuff because I know you tour a lot and I know you do a lot of shows and stuff and everything. So it feels good to actually be situated for once, you know, and spend time with your family.
Big facts, man. Like just to be back at my shit, chilling, be able to watch the TV, put my feet up on the couch. Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't understand that's a big thing for artists, or like just to have that family time, because you never know when you're going to be gone for like 6 months, like or a year. Like you never know.
Like, and you miss a lot of important things too. You know what I mean? A lot of things that you really can't get back. But
trust me. I got daughters mad at me to this day, but you know they got good things. But you know sometimes you have to miss things. But hey, when it came down to these video phones, things got a lot easier, man. I remember the first iPhone came out. I'm like, yo,
Skype.
It's like I could watch it everything from wherever I was. So I was good with that.
That's a fact.
Okay, so this song right here, though, Wild Out.
Yeah.
Come on. Tell me about this one.
This like my comeback record right here. You know what I mean? Because I had took a break. Like I said, I took a break from some time from the music. You know what I mean? Just was getting everything right with the business, you know, as far as all the documents and EINs and all that shit go. But getting all that shit right. And then, you know, after we got everything together and everything right, I was like, man, you know, I think I'm kind of ready, you know, put my foot back out there, see what's up, test the waters again. So we did that. And we shot that out there in Salem. That was on my birthday. We had like a little shindig. That shit was wild dope. What a night. But yeah, we was all around Boston though that whole weekend. So shouts out to Boston, man. I got wild love for Boston for life. Like that's kind of for life. Shouts out to Boston.
Well, let's check this out.
Hey, niggas asking where I've been working out on the blueprint. Got these niggas trying to tap in, don't watch the way that I do shit. Gotta keep a low fly bitch and treat her not to have loose lips. Every day it's a new drip. More side right where I be. Pick up, no doubt, tone, no war, though, you can find me. Lined up, can't lie me, I gotta touch that gold. Other niggas is behind me, y'all always stick to the code. Got these niggas all screaming, haters, I can't stand them. Little bitch speak French, I ain't talking Montana. Hey, where nigga blow the money, you would think I was a scammer. Nigga love making music, but I really hate the cameras. All lays like Bamas, double R's, no phantom. Niggas is cops, when the shit drop, we gon' keep these hoes dancing. We get the guap, ain't got no ops, if it's a problem, then we camping. That shit like a job, if you with the mob, ain't official, can't stamp em. I get the pants for real, lot of cash, that's my ass for real. These niggas is lame for real, why he told me kill a game for real. Big weight, big knots, I got a plan for real. They hate what we got, cause niggas is stands for real.
Man, tell people where they can find your music and your social media, family.
Breeze Dollaz on everything. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, wherever music is at, you can find me, man. You can find me.
Okay, now on this note, what's your favorite type of weed?
Oh man, I'm from the north. I like sour. You heard? I like sour. I ain't gonna lie. This is my top 5 right now. I like that sour. I like that pink rose. I like that black diamond, and that gushes is different. Ooh. Well, hold on. Yeah, I got one more. My fault. King Louis.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, that Louis different.
You know, I'm still hooked on the Pineapple Express though, because there's
that pineapple different though.
But you see, the thing is, you can't always get the right Pineapple Express because there's certain people that don't make it right.
That's a fact.
There's some people that don't grow it properly. Because like I got this one dude that made it and it's organic, and that should get me high as a muck. So it's just like, and I will have a high weed tolerance, so it's just like shit, just different for me. So it's like, oh no, trust me. It's like I smoke buns daily and eat edibles and all types of things all during the day. You never know what goes on. If there's dabs on the table, that's getting done too. It's just
I gotta come out there and fuck with you, yo.
oh, you see, if you guys come up, you see, this is the thing. I've been telling people this, and I've been waiting for this day. Like, as soon as this shit opens up, I can't wait until a lot of y'all come down here.
That's a
Because
fact.
I'm literally going to have this on video. So I hope people just make sure that they come out here correct.
Make that vlog, you heard? That
No.
Canada. You know what I mean?
Like, you lucky this was only, like, you know, like, went to this hour segment. Like, you know, it's like, if it was anything longer than this, I'd be sitting here just blunt after blunt, just having a conversation with you. You know what I mean? And
I feel you.
you know, and then there's going to be another segment thing where I'll be coming out. I got another podcast where we're going to be actually having all the weed shit laid out and discussing what kind of what and da da da.
Yeah,
So.
I need to be a part of that.
Oh, trust me, I'm going to be having men's from all over the world on that one because it's just going to be one of those where I start connecting things with people because I have connects also in the U.S. with herbs and showcases and all different things.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've talked to the company about it and everything. So there's a lot of stuff in the world that's evolving because, like, you know, now Jay-Z's coming out with his own weed and all that. And, you know, Onyx and everybody's coming out with their stuff. Do you see a future with your stuff coming out with that now? Like, is that your next goal too, to come out with your
I
own?
Yeah, honestly, I can't lie. That's something I would look forward to, but I think I got to kind of, you know, hit them in the head with the music. Like, you know what I mean? Come at them with the music. And then once I come through and break through with the music, I could probably break into other things, but I kind of feel like I got to break through something. Probably some merch too or something, but I definitely would I'd love to have my own strain of weed. What? Oh my God. That's like a dream come true, like living on the cloud for real.
Speak it into existence. That's
Fact.
all I say.
Right.
So is there any shout outs you want to do?
Oh yeah, shouts out to the whole team, man. Shouts out DJ Rashid, C Styles, Money Hungry, the whole Money Hungry camp, my man Dixie. You already know, man, just a lot of dope content. Shouts out to DJ Disspare too. You know, I already know. I appreciate you for having me, man.
No problem, man. Salute to everybody tuning in.